Hello everyone, this is Koiro Tarot. Today we are going to be taking a look at who is coming into your life next. This reading can apply in several different cases. It could be for a romantic interest or relationship that you're asking for. It could also be for platonic relationships, work relationships, generally who is coming into your life within the recent future. That doesn't make any sense. In the near future, yes. It could also apply to someone who is already in your life or someone you already know playing a more significant role in your life, or someone that is coming back into your life. That can also apply. So please just take this reading as it resonates. Yeah, with that being said, I'm going to introduce the 4 piles that we have here today. So pile 1 is using the Blooming Cat Tarot, and you have the Clear Quartz. Pile 2 is using the Learning Rider Waite Tarot, and your crystal is the Tiger Iron. Pile 3 is using the Archangel Tarot deck, and your crystal is Bloodstone. And pile 4 is using the Mystical Manga Tarot, and your crystal is blue Quartzite. I just showed the first cards on the pile, so take that as you will. You can pause the video right here to take as much time as you need to choose the pile that you are the most drawn to, and then head to the description or the pinned comment to choose the reading that corresponds, or the timestamp that corresponds with your reading. I can't talk today. Anyways, pause the video if you need. Hi there, pile 1. If you chose the Clear Quartz, then this is the reading for you. Fun fact, this is actually the second time I'm doing this reading. The first time I did it, I did not like the way I structured the reading. So I'm just going to try something new and let messages flow a bit differently. I am still trying to figure out how I want to do readings, so please bear with me as I figure that out. I think I do want to start off with getting both of your energy, so your energy as well as the person of interest's energy. Pile 1. Let's get pile 1's energy and characteristics first. Okay, 2 cards. I don't think I will take reversals in this reading. And then let's get their person's energy. Okay, let's get one more. Oh, this one. I want it to flip around. Alright, I'm going to start over here with your current energy. With the 5 of Swords and 7 of Swords, this could indicate like you are an air sign, so Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. With the 5 of Swords, I do think that like you recently got out of a situation. So this could be like a relationship or, you know, like a job. It could be anything, but I do get a feeling that you recently ended something or a relationship. I do get a feeling that it was very sudden or very like traumatic. It was definitely not a good time here. Like, I don't think the situation was like good by any means. I also feel like you were strongly affected by what happened, is the feeling that I'm getting. And then with the 7 of Swords and the 5 of Swords together, I get a feeling that like there was some sort of trickery in this situation, in this relationship. I don't want to say this is for everyone, but like you might have been cheated on, or like someone betrayed you. Like someone betrayed your trust is what I'm getting with this relationship here. And I do think that you didn't willingly like walk away from this. Like I get a feeling that it was sort of a choice that you had to make rather than had a choice to make. And I also feel like it was a very sudden ending. So First of all, pile one, like, if you are going through this, I feel for you, and I'm really sorry that you had to go through this, is what I'm saying. Like, please stay strong. I know that's hard, but we do have the strength card here on the other side, which is what I want to talk about now. So on the other side here, which represents your person or the person of interest coming into your life, we have strength and the King of Pentacles. So I am getting a feeling of Leo energy and also Taurus energy here with the bull, so they might be Leo or Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. With the strength card, I think this is someone that is very in tune with their inner strength, their inner voice and intuition, as well as their, like, feminine side. It doesn't matter what gender this person is. I do think that they are very intuitive and in touch with that side of themselves. I also get the feeling that this person is very emotionally mature. They've gone through a lot, is the feeling I'm getting. Like, they have been, like, where you are, I feel. Like, whatever you are going through right now is something that they went through in the past to garner their inner strength. And then with the King of Pentacles, I do think this is also someone who is quite established in their career or their finances. This could also be someone that is quite rich, although not for everyone. And then with the king here, I do think, like, this person is balanced in their feminine and masculine energy. So, like, both are existing. I think this person is also quite grounded, since, like, both of these cats are sitting, and then, like, Taurus as an earth sign is also a grounded energy. Yeah, I definitely do feel like wherever you are right now is sort of where this person is, and this person might also help you to move on from whatever situation that you recently went through. Alright, next I will be using the Moonology Manifestation Oracle cards to get some information about how you might meet this person. So, how and when? 2 cards. Oh, okay. New Moon, Leo, shine. And then first quarter moon, Leo, be humble. So Leo season, whenever you're watching this, it is a timeless reading. So Leo season could be significant. I'm going to start over here on your side with shine. So whatever situation this was, I think you will be meeting this person when you are sort of like, I don't get the feeling that, like, you are going to meet them, like, when you fully move on from this situation, but I do get a feeling that you will meet them, or you will meet them when you sort of realize or reclaim your own inner power and, like, inner, how should I say it, like, inner light. Like, when you embrace your own power, essentially, I do feel. With the sunflowers here, I think you guys might meet, like, out in nature. So you might, like, go out to a garden or, like, on a hike. Like, you might meet this person in a very, like, naturey area. You could also meet, like, during the day when it's very sunny, or, like, on a sunny day. Like, I'm getting, like, on a picnic, or, you know, in a field somewhere. You can meet this person there. I do also feel like you might meet this person sort of unexpectedly, or, like, new moon energy where, like, things are quite new, obviously, but, like the beginning of a cycle. So you might, you know, just be trying different things out, or like like, you might be, like, stuck at home for many, many days, then you're like, screw it, I'm just gonna, like, go out and have a picnic, or something like that. Like, I do get a feeling that there's spontaneity involved, especially with the fire signs, like, very inspired, like, a sudden idea just popped into your head, and you're like, okay, fine, let's do it. Like, I do get a feeling that you meet this person, like, unexpectedly or spontaneously. I'm gonna move on over here to your person side. So, first quarter moon in Leo, be humble. Again, with the Leo energy, I do think with the first quarter moon here, I think this person, yeah, like, this person is definitely quite established. I feel like, yeah, they could be some type of business owner, or, like, you know, they're in a position of power or authority. And, like, with the be humble card, I feel like this person might have just, yeah, I do get a feeling that, like, they kind of wanted an escape from, like, whatever life they were living, and sort of wanted a new, fresh perspective on life. Again, with the nature, like, this one with the sunflowers and this one with, like, rocks, I do get a feeling of, like, hiking or out in nature, or, like, something along those lines, right? I do feel like this person went out of their way to do this, or it's not something that, like, they do very often. So, like, this guy's routine, or this person's routine, could just be, like, I go to work and then I deal with everything at work. And I think they just wanted a bit of a change in pace. Like, they just wanted to, like, break up their routine a little bit, is the feeling that I'm getting. And then also with the fire energy, I do think this was quite a spontaneous decision. So you guys could both be quite spontaneous, especially with the Leo energy here going on. This person cares a lot, I think, for their community, as well, with the Leo energy. Yeah, I do think this is quite a spontaneous energy. Anyways, next I am going to draw from the Moon Witch Oracle deck. These cards came up. I did draw them earlier, but I think I wanted to do these ones here. So, yeah, with the sun and then the shine, I do think, like, for you, it is a lot about letting your light shine after this difficult situation. Find a balance. I think that's more about a balance of processing what happened, and then, you know, moving on and letting yourself live, is the vibe I'm getting. With the shine here, it is giving me a lot of hope that you guys are, like, I feel like you guys are so brilliant and so, like, tough. Like, you have a lot of inner light to shine, and I think you're gonna turn this dark situation that happened to you into, like, a very bright and inspiring light for others. I'm getting, like, share your story, or, you know, like, alchemy with turning, like, darkness into light. Like, I do get a feeling that you might be a light worker or resonate with light worker energy. That is what I'm getting. And then on your person's side with Witch's Hat, express yourselves, share your gifts with the world. Yeah, this person is definitely, like, very confident in themselves. But I do get a feeling like there is something that, like, they can't express in their day-to-day. Like, okay, this is a very specific message, but I do feel like they could live sort of a double life, or they have some kind of identity, especially, like, with coming out. Take that, like, as you will. Like, they might like, be very different in their private life as with their, like, public life. I feel like they present a very, like, strong and like put together version of themselves. But I think what this person really craves is like a new perspective, first of all, and also like expression of a part of themselves that like they can't normally express. And I think that's sort of like where you come in, and I feel like this is going to be very good for both of you, where with you it's like this person is inspiring you to and helping you move on from this situation, and then with you it's like you give this person a fresh perspective on life, a fresh perspective, and I feel like this person can express to you like certain things that they cannot express with other people in their immediate circles. That is something I am getting. I do want to find out a little bit more about your relationship and where it could be headed. So I'm going to take a few romance. We have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So if you're asking about a romantic relationship, this could be confirmation. I'm going to get one more. Spirit, what of the nature of Pile 1 and their person's relationship? Okay. Soulmate and release your ex. Okay. Yeah, like you certainly, or quite likely, were in some kind of relationship that just ended. And I'm going to talk about soulmate first since it came out. So if you're asking about a romantic relationship or wondering about what is next in your romantic relationships, I do think this is confirmation that whoever this person is one of your soul family or soulmate. It could also be someone in your soul family if you are not asking about a romantic situation. With release your ex, okay, I'm going to talk about this one now. I do think for many of you, or a good majority, you were stepping away from a relationship that was quite toxic, I do think. And yeah, this is definitely like, with the sun and everything, it's like, we gotta move on from this. Although if it's not about a relationship, like whatever situation you were in, right? I do also think that like your person is going to help you a lot to release your ex and release that past energy that accumulated, and essentially like help you shine your light onto the world. And yeah, I think I will end off the reading by drawing a couple zodiac cards just to see any last messages about Pile 1 and their person. Okay, we'll just take all three of these. We have Aries, Virgo, and Libra. So Aries, Virgo, Libra season could be significant. Those three zodiac signs as sun, moon, rising signs for you or your person could be significant. Or with fire, earth, or air energy could also be significant. So thank you so much. I think I'm going to leave the reading off here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Hi there, Pile 2. If you chose the Tiger Iron, then this is the reading for you. So we're going to start off by taking a look at your energy as well as your person's energy. This is current energy for Pile 2. Let's get Pile 2's energy right now. Right. I will not be taking reversals this time. Rest and foresight. Now let's get Pile 2's person's energy. Pile 2's person. What about them? Okay. Okay. I'm going to start over here on your side, or on your side with the 4 of Swords as well as the 3 of Wands. With the 4 of Swords, I get a feeling that you guys are resting right now. You might be spending like a lot of time indoors or in contemplation, meditation. you might be recovering from some type of like burnout or significant event. I do get a feeling that you've been working hard for a lot of time, or you could be like in planning phase, in meditation phase, thinking about your next steps. That is something that is coming up for you. And then in conjunction here with the Three of Wands, you could definitely be like planning a trip or planning a move, since the Three of Wands does talk about like travel or, you know, foresight, moving abroad. I'm just reading the card here, but like your confidence, self-belief, like hard work. I do think like you guys right now are sort of in like hermit mode, which is not a bad thing at all. Like you guys need your alone time right now, because I do think like you guys are going to be planning some sort of move, or like, yeah, I do get a feeling like you could be moving. That might not resonate for all of you, but take it as you will. Like it could also mean like a new job, or just something where you have to put yourself out there in some regard, and also like that is going to take a lot of your time and energy, is what I'm feeling with this event. And then over here on your person's side, we have the Ten of Swords as well as the Knight of Swords. So your person right away has a lot of air energy with both sword cards. So they could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Yes. I'm going to start with the Ten of Swords here. I do get a feeling that your person went through quite a difficult situation. Like someone betrayed them, or like they are near exhaustion at something. Yeah, I do get a feeling like this person has been working themselves to the bone, and they're in a situation where like they just cannot keep going. That is the vibe I'm getting here. Like, actually, I do feel like you guys are mirroring each other quite a bit. This didn't happen in group 1, like, but I do feel like you guys are kind of in the same place right now where like you are not able to really take much action, especially externally. But I think the difference between you and your person is like you are, you know, intentionally resting, or you are, you know, you're sort of like okay with it. And I feel like your person was more like forced to, like they might have wanted to keep working or keep doing things, and they just cannot anymore, is the feeling that I'm getting. And then with the Knight of Swords, it talks about like change, movement, like going into battle and seizing the opportunity again. So I do feel like you guys are in a similar cycle where you're like resting, and then like not really doing much, and then like going out, and then like seizing the opportunity and like doing things. So I do get a feeling like that you guys are in a similar place right now. That could also like have to do with how you meet, especially like this move. Like you could meet this person while you're moving or putting yourself out there, and then like your person could meet you when they're taking action, or, you know, after they move on from this exhausted phase. That is one message that I am getting. I'm going to get a little more information about how and when you guys meet. The Moonology manifestation cards about how and when you guys might meet, as well as we're going to build on your current energies. So, pile 2. Got the full moon in Cancer, let your fears dissolve, and new moon in Aries, go for it. So, Cancer season could be significant whenever you're watching this, or Aries season, which if you're watching this right when it comes out, is coming up shortly, I think. Yeah, whenever you're watching this. I'm gonna start over here on your side with the full moon in Cancer, let your fears dissolve. So I do feel like this area or this phase of rest was prompted by some anxiety about this next phase of your life. I do feel like you might be more of an anxious person or someone with like social anxiety. Like I've been there. And with the let your fears dissolve, I do think like your meeting could very well be involved with this trip, move, whatever that is coming up. But specifically like when you have let your fears not get the better of you. So for example, like even if you do move, you could just like move and not tell anyone and like not talk to anyone and still let your anxiety like dominate you. Or you could like move and then like introduce yourself to all the neighbors, or like reach out to all your friends for like help moving. I do get a feeling that like you will meet this person from you like initiating it, right? I do feel like you are going to have to be the one to like initiate some kind of interaction with this person. Like even though this side says go for it, which I'll get to in a little bit, I do get a feeling that you can't let your anxiety stop you from meeting this person in this instance. So back to like, moving and then meeting your neighbors, like this person could very well be like one person that you meet like when you introduce yourself, right? And so this is definitely talking about like working through your anxiety, especially social anxiety, and that will help you meet this person essentially. So I'm going to get into this side now because I've been wanting to talk about this new moon Aries. Go for it. I think when it comes to your person, this definitely has to do with like them seizing the opportunity that they're given, like after they come out of the cycle. I do feel like this is more something to do with like their projects or like their career or their work. Like they could be starting something new in their work or like moving, like even moving, right? Yeah, this person's definitely like very direct. I don't think they're gonna have any trouble going for it. I do feel like them not being able to go for it was not voluntary. Like they had to rest, and then like they will go for it naturally again afterwards with the Knight of Swords as someone that like takes action and seizes the opportunity. I feel like this person is going to be quite easy for you to approach. I get a feeling they're pretty outgoing, and also like a bit of a workaholic, very social as well is what I'm feeling. I do think like this person has a lot of people around them, and then like you sort of unexpectedly come into your life. Like they might not think too much of you at first, right? Or they could be very friendly to everyone they see. But I do think with your relationship, especially in like later phases, like this person is going to have to like face some of their, like this person is going to have to ask you for like further commitment, whereas you are going to have to make the first move, if that makes any sense at all. Like I know this doesn't have to be like romantic or anything, this can just apply in any situation, but like if this person does want like more commitment or a closer relationship to you, like they're going to have to be the one to ask for that, I do feel like. And speaking of that, I'm going to move on to the next segment where I get a little more information about how your relationship will progress. So for Pile 2 and their person, how will their relationship progress? Where will it head? Alright, 3 cards came out for you guys. We have the signs are cautioning you, pay attention to the red flags, heart-to-heart conversations, and then finally we have trust. So with pay attention to the red flags, this could actually mean like red flags in this person, because they certainly do have a very workaholic tendency and like a tendency to not be like honest with themselves or honest with their feelings. And I think with the pay attention to the red flags, this is sort of a caution that like if you don't want to deal with this, like you don't have to deal with this. Like this is complete free will. Like, you don't have to have a relationship with this person if you really don't want to. And then with heart-to-heart conversations, I do feel like the way your relationship is going to build trust is by both of you like opening up to each other. And like with you, I do feel like, you know, opening up about your anxiety or the fears that you feel, and then this person sort of being more in tune with their emotions is going to help like build a stronger relationship within you two. And then with trust, I think it's like, if this person is someone that you're interested in, and like he's or they, this doesn't have to be a guy, but I do get very masculine energy from this guy, just sort of the vibe I'm getting. They don't have to be a man. Anyways, with trust, I do feel like if this person is frustrating you, or like you clearly, you know, work past your anxiety and express interest, I do think it is calling you to like trust that they will come around and like share, or at least like explore how they feel. I do think like emotions might not come easily for this person, and that is something that they will have to work through. And if you don't want to put up with that, like, you don't, right? Like, pay attention to the red flags if that's not something you want to put up with, or, you know, you pick up on this person and you're like, nope, that's not for me. Like, doesn't have to be, is what I'm saying. So I do feel like this relationship is a lot of what you make of it, rather than, you know, confirmation that like this is someone who is going to help you. It's more of like you both have to do the work yourself. And, you know, if you don't want to put up with each other, it's like you really don't have to. But if you do, then your relationship will require a lot of trust. And then lastly, I'm going to get some oracle cards for you guys about, that is too many. Some oracle cards about you guys and your relationship. So we have Lilith, reclaim your power. This one wanted to come out. Moonbeam, you are on the right path. And then this one. Then Diana, be one with nature. Okay. All right, I'm going to start with Lilith here and reclaim your power. I think this is definitely a message for the both of you, but especially for you in terms of like working through your fears. I do think a lot of it will have to do with you coming into realization of all the power that you hold, and like doing work and meditation around that. With Moonbeam though, and you are on the right path, I think you are like well on your way to like healing yourself and working through your fears and anxiety. Like, I do think that that is something that you that you're working through essentially. And then with Diana and be one with nature, I do think you both are a little bit out of touch with, you know, nature and things. So it's like the message or some advice here could be to just go out and touch grass. I know everyone says that, but it's like both of you need to get out of your heads a little bit about your fears, especially if you've been inside a lot. Like, you can just go out and enjoy time with yourself, but outside, like, honestly, I've been there as well. Like, I need to hear that as well. So, like, don't take it too personally. Yeah, and then like with reclaim your power, I also feel a sense of like the red flag situation going on. So like for this pile, I do feel like this person, you know, that is coming into your life or could play a major role in your life is like, if they're like not for you and you're just like, I can't deal with this, like you are allowed to like let that go and not deal with them, right? And I do get a feeling that like this could be a bit of a caution reading where it's like, be aware of the people coming into your life and if they're taking advantage of you. But it can also be like reclaiming your power within a relationship or, you know, with people that are coming into your life, like a sense of sticking up for yourself or like something like that. So yeah, a lot of different interpretations for this reading, so just take what resonates, and I think I'm going to end it off here for this reading. Thank you so much for listening, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Hi there, Pile 3. If you chose the Archangel Tarot deck as well as the Bloodstone crystal, then this reading is for you. So, as with the other piles, I am going to first start off by getting your energy as well as your person's energy. Oh, okay. So, a lot of cards coming in. I will not be taking reversals. Let's get one more for your energy. Or two, okay. So I forgot to mention this for the other piles, but I do feel called to say it for your pile, where you could resonate with both energies. You could resonate with this side or this side, but I will be calling this side you and this side your person, just as, you know, take it how you resonate. Like, you could resonate with both or just one. So on your side, we have the World, the Three of Gabriel, which is the Three of Wands, I believe, and then 14 Solutions, which is, gosh, I forgot when number 14 was. Hold on, let me just, okay, yes, this is Temperance. So you have the World, Temperance, as well as the Three of Wands, and then on this side, we have the Five of Raphael, which is the Five of Pentacles, as well as the Page of Pentacles. So, I'm going to start over here on your side, with two major arcana cards. I do feel like you guys are going through a very significant time in your life, especially with the World, where it talks about an ending of a cycle, coming for full circle, like getting inside, like, you guys, I feel like, are coming off of, or like in a very like conclusive phase in your life is what I want to say, but it's like a very happy conclusion. So like, as an example, maybe like an actor that finished filming a movie, or like getting some kind of award for your accomplishments. Like, it's very like high for you right now. And then with the Three of Gabriel here, I do feel like you guys are, you know, considering taking like what steps to take next, or like planning your next move, like after something has come full circle. And then I do get a feeling like with the ship here, you might be like considering like a trip, or like travel, or, you know, something along the ocean. Like, you might be taking like a break or a vacation like near the ocean, or like going on a ship, or like overseas, some type of thing, to like celebrate whatever happy event that just occurred in your life. It is going to be like quite fun, I feel, and like very inspiring for like your next move. I do feel like a little bit that you guys are like, I know I say this a lot in my readings, or, you know, like, I feel like I relate to the energy of like aspiring artists, or like artists, musicians, creatives a lot. So like, you guys might have just finished in a project, and you're kind of taking time for yourself to rejuvenate, is what I feel like. And then with Solutions, Archangel Zadkiel, okay, I don't know how to say that, but like the Temperance energy here, it does say here that success comes from objective compromise, self-control, and patience, forgiving and healing energy. So I feel like you guys are very understanding of like the cycle of things, and like the creative cycle, especially, what I'm feeling. And so like, you guys know, like after a high, you have to like recharge, and like you guys know that you can't like ride a certain high forever. And so I feel like you guys are heading into a period of your life where you are planning your next move, healing yourself, and taking a break from whatever big project you were working on. And then I think also you're going to be learning like a lot of patience, or like patience is something that you have had to like learn throughout your life, and with all of the experiences and, you know, projects that you've pursued, I do feel like that is something that encompasses your energy. I'm going to move on over here to your person's energy. With the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Raphael, they're definitely going through like a tough period in their life. So very different energies, I do feel. Especially when it comes to like finances, or like their stability in career. I do feel like there was quite a loss, or they're going through a period of loss, and they're trying to work through like regret and like find the nuances in life again. I do feel like I also get a feeling that like they might have been, you know, betrayed or something, or like a certain cycle keeps happening in their life. I don't know why, but they might have walked away from a difficult situation, or like a difficult relationship, and they're trying to find like the silver lining in that, or like whatever joy, or like whatever lessons. I feel like they're processing a lot of things right now, and they're definitely like gaining higher perspective about whatever situation they went through. Like they're very much trying to work past it, is what I'm trying to say. All right, you know what? I actually made a mistake. This isn't the Suit of Pentacles, it's actually the Suit of Cups, but I do think the message still applies. Anyways, I'm just gonna move on here. The Page of Raphael, the Page of Cups, so a new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships with social invitations. So, I do think now that this person is, like, working to get their confidence back, as well as, like, putting themselves out there again, in terms of, like, meeting people. I also think this person is going to be, like, invited out a lot, so, like, I get a feeling like you two might meet, at the conclusion of your project, so, like, you do some type of, like, demo, or, like, a show, like, back to the movie example, like, you guys might not, like, all be actors or something like that, but, like, you know, after a movie, there's, like, a wrap-up party, and then, like, some people are, like, at the party, like, something along the lines, and there's a plane going overhead, so I do feel like, you know, they might be, like, flying over, like, this person might be someone that is closely following your project, or, you know, is sort of involved in your project. I do get a feeling of that, but I also feel like this person is really, like, looking up to you in your work, and, you know, whatever you are doing. I feel like this person is, like, you are where they want to be, and I do think, like, this person looks up to you a lot. Yeah, I do get that feeling. So, next, I'm going to move on to Oracle cards. I'm going to draw 2 from this Moonology deck, as well as the Moon Witch Oracle deck. I'm going to draw 2 cards each for your situation. So, pile 3 about them and their person. 3, okay. A lot of cards want to come out for your pile. Let's see. I'm going to put Temperance here in the middle. And then on your side, we have New Moon Leo Shine. We have the last quarter moon in Pisces, Talk Less, Feel More. And then the first quarter moon in Taurus, Release Control. And then I'm going to draw from this deck, so pile 3. Okay. lunar eclipse, open the door to a higher dimension. Get one more card. One. Okay, we'll just can't take that many. Sorry. I might cut this part. Seriously, shuffling takes so long. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna take it. Have 13 divine feminine, step into your power, and then we also have trust. I don't know where to put this. Oh, yeah, we'll put it here. I want to start over here on this side. So the new moon Leo card, shine. I think this is talking about your, whatever you're working on, the world, your full circle completion. It is telling you to like let this shine, like let this part of you shine. It's also like calling you to like be proud of whatever you're working on, or to be proud of yourself. Like this is definitely a time for celebration is what I'm feeling for you. And then like Leo season might be significant, or you are a Leo sun moon rising, especially with fire energy here and Leo. And then with lunar eclipse on this side, it has opened the door to a higher dimension. So again, talking about, the period of rest. And I do think like you are you're very inspired, but you also are a little hard on yourself, especially in terms of like, oh, I want my next thing to be bigger, or I want whatever I work on next to, grow. And I think that's actually a very like good thing for you. Like some people, they can fall into like a very perfectionistic tendency, or hard on themselves, but I feel like you guys are different than that. I feel like you guys like genuinely just really love to push yourself and really love to take on a new challenge. And I feel like that in part is what got you to where you are today, is by having like the patience, but also like the drive to like explore deeper parts of yourself. I think you guys have a very healthy relationship with work, or like the creative project you're working on, or whatever. Yeah, I do think you guys are like very balanced in this regard, especially with temperance. Let's move on a little bit to the energy on this side. So in the middle we have talk less, feel more, and trust the universe has a plan for you. So I do feel like I do feel definitely with Pisces and water energy and talk less, feel more, like you guys are going into like with the relaxation, like you guys are definitely like going into a period of relaxing. And I don't think you have any trouble like trusting yourself or feeling your emotions, but I feel like this could be something that that your person has to like learn first before they like meet you, or anything significant happens between you two. I do think your person is learning how to trust and how to like feel, and to like really process their emotions. I feel they are like going through a period of like regret, or like stagnation, and just not feeling satisfied with themselves again, with like looking up to you. I think they definitely have their eyes on you, or like you inspire them a lot is what I feel. And like I feel like they are really, really excited to meet you, or like I do feel like this person is like they might follow you on social media and like really aspire to like what you're doing, or like something along the lines of that. And so with this release control card, I do feel they might be a little obsessive right now about you, or like they just really like want to be you, or to like be in your presence. I do feel that. you guys might not be aware of their existence. I do think, like, this person isn't, like, super significant, or you might not have known of them before. They do really, really aspire to meet you and to, like, do whatever you're doing. And then with 13, Divine Feminine, step into your power. I do think this person is, you know, moving through whatever phase they are in their life and, like, reclaiming their power. I don't actually think, like, their, you know, fixation on you is, like, particularly a bad thing, because I think, like, it's really helping them to, like, get inspired about their life. I feel like they're really, like, picking themselves up. And, like, if they were going through a very, like, uninspiring phase of their life, I think, like, your, you know, project or whatever you were working on, the success or, you know, the completion of that is really inspiring them to do something similar. For some reason, I don't actually get a vibe that, like, you two will have very significant interaction, or it could be, like, a very one-sided relationship where, like, this person here is very fixated on this person here, and then it's, like, through this person's actions, this person is very inspired. I know it's, like, okay, this is getting confusing where it's, like, this person, but yeah, for some reason, I don't feel like this is a very, you know, romantic relationship that will occur, but I do think it's going to be very influential for this person on this side. Yeah, going back to, like, the whichever energy you resonate with the most, I do think, like, for this pile specifically, like, you might be on this side a little more. Again, you could also be on this side, but every pile has been, like, very different so far. So, for you guys specifically, I do think this relationship is more of a one-sided sort of parasocial relationship. And it's going to be very significant for one person, but for the other, it might not be as significant. So I don't really get, like, a lot of romantic vibes or even, like, you know, deeper commitment, friendship, or, like, work. I don't really feel like you guys are going to be talking too much, like, in person. But there are other piles, so if you are interested in getting a more romantic reading, then there are other piles to check out. So I think I'm going to leave the reading off here. Thank you so much for listening, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Hi there, group 4. Yes, this is group 4. If you chose blue quartzite, then this is the reading for you. I am actually doing this reading the next day because yesterday, I ran out of time recording. So we're gonna start doing your reading today. You guys get me, like, fresh, okay? You guys get me, like, okay. You guys get me fresh. I'm gonna do your reading in a similar spread as the previous piles, but I feel like there's gonna be some differentiation. What am I saying? Okay, anyways. So we're gonna first start off with your energy on this side, and then on the other side we will draw some cards for the person that is coming into your life. Woo! Okay. I was only going to take 2, but since one more card came out, I'm gonna put that in the middle. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna start over here on your side with the 6 of Cups as well as the Page of Swords. So for you, I get the impression that you are sort of just, you might be hanging out with your friends a lot. I do feel like you are kind of in this new chapter. Like, I'm getting the vibe that it's like, oh, it's spring, you're going out, you're like, I feel like your new year is just starting right now, and you're really, like, feeling the vibes. You're really, like, putting yourself out there. You're really just, like, having fun, like a childlike fun is what I'm getting. Especially, like, with the 6 of Cups. It deals with, like, your past relationship. So I do feel like you are, like, reconnecting with some of your old friends, or at least, like, feeling some type of nostalgia about the past or past memories, or just something where it's a very like youthful, very childlike, very nostalgic time is what I'm feeling for you guys. I do think that you aren't going to be expecting like a new person. I think you're very much focused on like existing relationships, as well as like taking actions. And like with the Page of Swords, it's more about like putting your plans out, having new plans. It's a very like youthful energy and a very like starting something new energy. And the Suite of Swords speaks about taking action. So I really don't think any new people, especially like romantic people, is on your mind right now. Like, I'm not saying like, people aren't going to be coming into your life, but I'm just saying that it's probably not what you're expecting. Like, you're working on yourself right now, or you're really like honing in on the relationships that you already have. That is sort of the energy I am getting on your side. Now, for the person who will be coming into your life or playing a bigger and more significant role in your life, we have the Sun, the Eight of Pentacles, and then we also have the Ten of Swords, which I wanted to put in the middle because I do think both of you kind of embody this energy a little bit. I'm going to start with the Sun here on your person's side. I do think your person's very extroverted. I think they're also very confident. They might wear yellow a lot. Or they like sunflowers, because there's sunflowers here. Again, with the children here, this might be like a childhood friend or just someone very confident. I don't think this was someone that was like particularly on your radar before. Like, it might have been like someone you grew up with, but like didn't really talk with that much, or something along the lines of that. Like, I'm getting, this could very well be like a childhood friend playing a more significant role in your life. Or you may just not have really thought about them before, or like as someone you met 5 years ago suddenly reaches out. Like, I do get a feeling that you had a past with this person, but not like a very extensive past, or you might like rekindle something, or at least, relate on some level about past experiences, is what I am feeling with your person. And then with the Eight of Pentacles, that speaks about like apprenticeship and learning. So I think this person might be like either in school or they're like learning a new skill. And I think that might be related to like where you guys start talking, or like where you connect, is in regards to like something that you're working towards or something that you're learning. So like you guys might find out you're going to the same school, or have like a similar interest you're working towards, or like a business idea. I'm not really sure what this is, but it could have something to do with making money. Like, you could be collaborating with this person, or you could be like talking business with this person, or have like a really similar career. Something along the lines of that, I do feel, is with the person. Yes, they are very confident. I do think they wear a lot of yellow, or they have like a very like vibrant energy. Like, their solar plexus chakra is very activated. They might be very extroverted. Like, they talk a lot, or they're just very confident in themselves is what I see. And with you, I feel like you're more of like a charming person, rather than, I'm not saying you don't have confidence, because I think you do as well. But I think your confidence is more like self-confidence rather than confidence in front of people. Like, you're confident in yourself, and you don't necessarily like feel the need to express that. And with your person, it's like they are confident and they express that confidence outwardly as well. Yes, that is what I'm getting for the two of you here. With the Ten of Swords in the middle, I do get a feeling that one or both of you could be very burnt out. You could have been working a lot with a lot on your plate. Like something took a toll on you, like very heavily is what I'm feeling. I don't think this has anything to do with your relationships, but I do get a feeling that like you were backstabbed recently. That's a very specific message, but I do feel like one or both of you was backstabbed recently, or that is something you've gone through in the past, or like someone's going to backstab you. It's very, very brutal, but yeah, I'm not really sure how this energy is going to like affect you guys. I don't see it as a very significant event. I do see it as more of an ending or conclusion to something that was already dying or fading away anyways. Yeah, okay, let's get into oracle cards here. I've already drawn them, so I'm just going to place them out here. First we have mirror, mirror, okay. And then we have Ceres, love and mother yourself, okay. With mirror, mirror, I do get a feeling that both of your energies are mirroring each other. Whatever you're going through, I feel like they are also going through, so I get a strong feeling that, like, you guys might resonate with, like, both sides of the reading, or, like, energies from this side as well as this side. It can also talk about, like, you seeing qualities of yourself, in this person that you meet. Again, with, like, going back to your past, I feel like you guys are going to really connect on some past experience. Like, some kind of friend you had from high school, or, like, a past coworker or someone you haven't seen in a while, and you're gonna like talk about that experience or like where you were then, and I feel like you're gonna relate to this person a lot. Like, it's like when you talk about something and you're like, oh damn, I didn't know like other people had this experience too. Like, it's like almost you shock yourself, but then like you think about it and it makes sense, and it's like, oh yeah, like this person like had the same or a similar experience as me because like they went through the similar thing. Like, that's kind of what I get from this. With this card, love and mother yourself, I get a feeling that this backstabbing might have been a family member, like one or both of you. Like, someone in your family could have really hurt you, and it might have been a mother, or it could have been like a grandmother. Or it could be like one of your female friends. I'm getting a lot of energies here, but I do think like someone backstabbed you, and yeah, you're quite hurt by it. I'm not gonna lie. And I think this person coming in and like talking through your past experiences is going to like help you process it. That is what I'm getting. Next, we have two more oracle cards. So we have the new moon Capricorn, step up and lead, and then the full moon Leo, go wild. So yes, we have earth energy and fire energy. So one of you could be Capricorn, sun, moon, rising, or Leo, sun, moon, rising, or just be an earth sign or a fire sign. I do feel like you are the more grounded one, though, here. Like, your person, the person on this side does give off quite fiery energy. They do get inspired a lot, and they have a lot of ideas, especially pertaining to business. I do think they get a lot of business ideas. Whereas you're more grounded. I think you're more in tune with like nature. Now, your person has more of a wild side as well with the Go Wild card. Or, like, they might be entering a season where they will be very wild or expressing a wild side. I think this is also calling you to be, like, to express a wild side of you as well, or to at least step into, like, your power, especially with the step up and lead. I think this is calling you to, like, with the Page of Swords and the step up and lead, I think this is calling you to take action towards something. It might be action towards this person. I'm not too sure. Or it could be in regards to, like, your projects or your work in general. Like, you could be stepping up and taking a more leadership role. Or it could just mean, like, leading yourself, changing directions, letting go of the past, all of those. I have 2 more oracle cards here about specifically your relationship. We have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. Okay. I do think you'll meet this person very soon. Yeah, obviously with the very soon card, but I do think this person is going to make themselves known, or your connection will happen very soon. I feel like you can feel that this person's coming in, or like you might be, looking at their social media, or like, I'm gonna go on a trip down memory lane and look at, what these people have been up to. I feel like you are feeling an energy. You're feeling their energy right now, is what I'm feeling like. So this very well could be someone that is already on your mind, or someone that is, on your radar, of their existence. I do feel that with your relationship. With the deception card, though, it is quite interesting. I don't think this is your person, but I feel like it could be someone that's pretending to be your person. Okay, this sounds really weird, but as I was talking at the beginning about, you not expecting this person, like, I feel like the person you're looking at right now and feeling the energy of is not the person that you're ultimately going to, like, end up with, or like the person who's actually going to be significant. Like, you're looking at someone who's like an idealized version, or someone who's like, they seem like the person you want, but they're really not. And then, like, Spirit's saying, like, no, it's actually this guy, or like this person who you need. And I do feel that with you guys here. Yeah, someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. Someone's trying to, like, get your attention. But, like, they're not the one for you. Like, they're deceiving you. I feel like, this person knows that you have your eyes on someone, or that, you can feel the energy of someone, and they're like, I need to be that person. I feel like this person's, like, they're giving me a very, yeah, like a clown energy. This person's wearing a mask, so just be aware of this person. I do think I want to draw a few more oracle cards for you guys. I didn't do this with the other group, so don't tell them, but it is a new day, so I'm doing the reading when I am fresh and not tired. Alright, this whole reading has given me a very chaotic energy, but I did draw your last 2 oracle cards. We have listen and we have family. So I'm going to read what it says here first. So with listen, it says, quiet your mind, beloved one, and listen to our gentle resonance that everything has been taken care of. Stay in a quiet and receptive state without worrying about the exact nature of your desire's manifestation. A quiet mind and body hears us quickly and clearly. This is our request to you. Listen. I think this card is really calling you to listen to your intuition, especially in terms of deception here. Like, if you're feeling like, someone is, like, their vibes are off a little bit, like, you are right about that. I think you guys have a very strong intuition. And you're also very, like you have been manifesting someone, I feel like. I do think for many of you, this could be, like, a romantic relationship, but I do feel like your relationship won't be a very typical, like, romance. I do think you guys have very, like, crackhead energy, or, like, you guys laugh a lot, I do think. Yeah. A lot of messages about your relationship. I did not get this with the other piles. And then with family, this could literally mean, like, starting a family with this person. Or it can mean, like, healing, family trauma, within each of you, through this relationship. Or it can talk about, like, working through family trauma, especially with, like, the person who backstabbed you earlier, the mother figure. That could be something that is being brought to light within this relationship. It also, I do get that, like, if you do desire to start a family with this person, I think this is a strong indicator that that will be a good match. I don't know why. Okay. Yeah, I do think, like, you are very divinely guided. Anyways, I think that is all of the messages I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.